Ken Chisholm, Scott Skinner, and Paul Barton, famously known as the Kid Line, were all NCAA hockey players, but their road to success began right here in Stratford. This dynamic trio met all the way back in kindergarten, where they started their very successful hockey careers, eventually earning themselves a spot on the Stratford Culletons and winning the Sutherland Cup in 1977 and 1978.
Hockey was always really well run in Stratford.
Paul and Ken and myself started playing together very young, and we just kind of clicked.
We probably more or less met each other in kindergarten. We went to the same public school, we went to the same intermediate school, and we went to the same high school. Paul Barton, Scott Skinner, and I all made it all right out of midget and started playing together on the junior team.
At that point, we were named the Kid Line because we were all 16 at that point and playing junior B with 18, 20, 21-year-olds.
Scott was a big kid for his age. He had a real heavy shot. You know, not too many kids can take a slap shot from center ice and put it in the top corner of the net.
Paul, he was a thinker. He was the guy that could see the ice. We never had to look for each other because Paul would see where I'm going to be and I could see where he was going to be before it ever happened.
Well, the longer you play with the same players, you get to know their tendencies and where they're gonna be. You don't have to think as much, right?
To know exactly what these guys were thinking and doing out in the ice, it just made that much easier for us.
We were fortunate enough to have that ability, and team building isn't necessarily on the ice.
When we were Major Adams, we went to a tournament down in Providence, Rhode Island. Just being young and on a long bus trip like that was quite a thrill.
My mother was inducted into the Wall of Fame as part of the 1953 curler ball team. It's really flattering to be on the same sports wall that she's named on.
When I think about walking into the RBC to see the plaques and I see the names that have preceded me, it's really an honor. The biggest memory I have is just what a joy it was to live through that with those two guys and just the success that we seem to have